Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you the mini baby tutorial. Since you guys like so much the Mickey and I was getting emails asking for the mini, we're gonna start with the Minnie Mouse. So we're gonna cover her head with black, and I made it with the ball like 15 millimeters, but then when I put it together I thought it was too big. So if you guys want to make it with the 41, because as she's a baby, I thought the head was kind of a little big. So that's why you learn when you're making a new thing. So if you guys are making the ball a little smaller with a cookie cutter and a heart shape, we're gonna cut where the face is gonna be, and we're gonna get the excess black off just on the inside of the heart. This is a cookie cutter. I think they are like 2 inches, or I will leave all here or down below all the information and the sizes if you guys want to. And now I'm making her ears, and very slowly because you don't want it to squish too much and be different. So you check if they're all the same size when you do that. You can start with the same ball, like the ball the same size, so that helps. And with the rolling pin, I'm just making a little indentation because I think sometimes it gives it looks better. I don't know why. And now I'm gonna put the toothpick in. Be careful for you to don't see the toothpick, everywhere. So look both sides so you don't make a mess. Now I open the skin color, and I'm gonna use the same heart cookie cutter to cut the same size of heart. And now we're gonna place right in the part, and we got the black out. Just go slowly. You don't want to squish and lose the shape, but you want to be very close to the black. Now we're gonna start making her face. Make a row, and I use my 2 fingers, one each side, to make that get smaller. I have another mini video that is showing everything closer. Then you guys can watch. I will leave the link below. But you put in the face and just check if it looks cute. I'm sorry that it's not really looking for you, because normally I had the camera in front of me and the lights are not cooperating, so I thought in this way is going to be better. But if you can really see what I'm doing, having a little trouble because it's kind of little on the side, I will leave the link below, and you guys can see the other face of the Minnie or Mickey is the same way, and it's kind of have the better direction for you guys to see. But I just mark on the sides, made a little ball hole in the middle where the tongue is gonna be, and then push that together. So with the little white and pink together, I made a little teardrop shape, and we put right inside that little opening that we made, and mark the center for her tongue. Just like that. I pre-made the holes, and then I push the ears in. Pre-made always your holes, because if it dries, then you cannot do that again. But if it doesn't, it's harder when you put the ear and you can mark, make a mess. So I'm using my mold to make the bow or her head. Is a mold, and I made it from my bows just to be faster. But if you want to see how I made this bow, use the link below. That Minnie has every single step. I was trying to use the mold because it was faster for me. But you guys can see how to do that too. Place aside to dry, and we're gonna start with her body. I'm trying to cover my pink. My pink dough is kind of hard. That's the problem when you bring everything from Brazil. They get on a plane, and then they get here. So it's not always that I have like a super fresh cold porcelain. So this was giving me a little trouble, but I'm just using the styrofoam ball and covering, getting all the excess of clay to the top, and a teardrop shape. Use the table to get all the marks off, and you don't need to worry too much actually, because we're gonna cover everything. And now with the tool, we're just gonna mark some like fabric marks to give an impression that she's wearing a onesie. If you don't know my channel and you're here the first time, welcome to Cupcakes Gourmet. Here we have everything for parties, for cupcakes, cake toppers, parties, invitations, everything that you want to see. And I hope you guys subscribe and be part of this family that we have here. And I'm so happy that we are 11,000 subscribers. We are 10,000 kind of like a month or two ago. So it really makes me want to, make more videos. So thank you so much. So now I made her feet, the leg, and I rolled down, and I just flat the bottom part a little bit to make her feet, and I'm just checking if it's the size I want, and I'm just pushing on the side of the body. We're gonna make her sitting down, so you don't need like really toothpicks to keep her standing. And now I'm gonna mark the fabric just to give some life and to look a little more cute, or cuter, not more cute, cuter. I'm sorry, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this video, so giving me, don't listen to me. So now we're gonna make the other one. We roll your fingers in the middle to separate the foot and the leg, and now you flat the top where the foot is, just to give impression that she's sitting, and we're gonna place to the other side. Just like that. And be sure then when you look into your own feet, then the foot, both sides are really in the side and they should be. And now we're gonna mark the fabric again. Now we're gonna start making a blanket. I decided for her to be holding a blanket, so you make with the pink, we're gonna make this long snail, and we're gonna cut in two, fold it again, and twist it. So that's what we're gonna make. I made it 2 pink ones for the top and the bottom, and then we're gonna make all white ones. So you make a snake and twist together, and we're gonna make a bunch of the same one. Depends on the size you want to make the blanket. I didn't want it too big, but I didn't want too small either, because I wanted her to be hugging the blanket like the babies do. So that's why I'm going a little fast here, because I'm doing the same thing over and over again, and I didn't want you guys to need to see here for like 30 minutes to see me twisting little snakes. But if you haven't yet, please go give a like on my Instagram. Not because I really worry about it, it's just because I normally post all my pictures of the toppers and I'm selling it, things that I'm have on my store at Etsy. And sometimes I don't make videos, but you guys can see there and say, oh, really love this, can you make a tutorial? Or you can see what I'm working on, so you can tell me what you guys want to do, or tag me the things that you're doing. If you make this mini, if you make any other of my tutorials, I would love to see it. So just tag Cupcakes Gourmet and I will be able to see it, and that's pretty cool. So I'm still twisting. I don't know how many I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably like 10 white ones. And now we're gonna start putting the blanket together. So I put one pink one on the top, and the other pink one we're gonna put in the bottom, and I'm just gonna gently put them together. You don't want to squish them for them to lose the twist that you did. You just want to put them together, and you keep doing that until you have a blanket the size you want. If you need more, if you want it longer than mine, you can totally do that too. And now I put this pink in one side and the other side, just like that. And I'm just being sure that everything is together but not squished, and we're gonna cut the top and the bottom to be straight. And this excess, then I'm taking it out of here. There's pink and white together because we had both colors. I'm gonna mix, so I'm gonna get a lighter pink, and then I'm gonna do it again, a snake, and twist it just to put the sides then didn't have it. There's both sides, then we cut it, so we're just gonna put that lighter pink to give the finishing. So now I'm cutting the excess, and we just placing there, and the top too. Now I'm squishing it together where I want her arms to be, and we're gonna place between her feet and up to where her arms are gonna hold. You don't want it to hide her face, so don't go too high, but you know, to be very cute, like she's holding a blanket. Just like that. Now I'm making a little teardrop with the white, just to make under. I'm gonna flatten together, and I'm gonna put under the onesies on the feet, because I think all the baby stuff has those little like fabric that help them to don't be too slippery, and it looks cute. So I just want to put a little detail. So I'm making two little balls and a teardrop shape, and the little side goes on the bottom and a little bit wider on the top. And now I made a circle, cutting a V for the top of her onesies. It's white. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm still having a little trouble with the lights, but I hope we're gonna fix that soon. This tutorial was made before I got my new ones. So let's see. Now I'm making her arm. I'm just going in the tool to make a line right there to make the sleeve, just a little separation and a little detail. And then you don't need too much to worry about it, because it's a onesie, it's not like an arm or anything. I've folded a little bit in the middle to be her elbow, and now I'm putting it in place. Remember, then you want the hands to be holding the blanket, so don't make the arm too long. And now I'm making the fabric details, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Start with the ball, make a little roll, mark the sleeve with a tool. Anything that is straight, you can do it. I'm just making two lines right there, push down the table, and now you go up and down to make the elbows, and then they place the other side. Making the fabric. And put the other side. Remember to, now that she's holding the blanket, to get the position you want the blanket to be, because now it's just missing her hands and the head, so you can figure it out, you know. So now I made two little tiny balls and two a little bit bigger balls. I'm gonna flatten and leave them very rounded. Is that because Minnie has that glove and it has a little, you know, top part, so that's why I'm making the little ones. And now we're gonna start with the hand. Make a ball, teardrop shape, flat, and now we're gonna cut a little V to separate the fingers. So we have the thumb, smooth everything out, and we're gonna cut the other 3 fingers. Remember that Mickey and Minnie, they have just 4 fingers. And now we cut it and smooth all the edges, because you don't want anything square. I'm curving a little bit since she's holding the blanket. I want the fingers to be a little bit curved, like she's holding something. Always look at your hands if you know, have a little doubt what to do. So we put in the little ball, then we flat first for the beginning of her glove on both sides. If you need a little toothpick, you can use it, but since she's not standing, I try to don't. Even if you're using gum paste, fondant, or anything edible, just tell your customers, then probably nobody's gonna eat it because it's hard, but just remind everybody then it has toothpicks and extractors and everything. I know that everybody asks me that cold porcelain and gum paste, they look the same. Why you're not using edibles? It's because gum paste you're not going to be able to keep forever, because it's made of sugar and edible materials. And cold porcelain looks exactly the same, and you can save it forever because it's not sugar, it's not anything. And they are both hard the same. It's not that gum paste is edible and you're gonna be able to eat it. No, you're not going to, because once gum paste is dry, it's hard as a rock, and the cold porcelain as well. So it doesn't really matter. I like to give to my clients and to use cold porcelain because they can keep forever, not just buy once and then after a couple months it's gonna be all yucky, you need to throw in the trash. So now she's holding the blanket the way I want, and I'm putting the head on top of it and the nose. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. It didn't record paint her face, but I will link below the other Minnie Mouse video that you guys can watch and see how to paint in my face. I don't know what happened, but I hope you guys like it. I will leave the link below for the paint of the face because disappear. And here's my other mini videos that I have if you're crazy about Minnie like everybody else. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.